What's up, guys? I'm back with another episode of Under Corestruction. Today we are at HQ and we're coming down the home stretch of assembling all of our equipment. Now, I would probably say in the new location, 60% of all the equipment is brand new. But because we know that sometimes the older pieces of equipment were engineered better, what we do is we go out, we find these older pieces. A lot of times they need full refurbishment across the board, and then we disassemble them, clean them up, redo all the bearings, we redo everything, we get them powder coated, and then we put them back together. This is a major process, but this is what separates us from a lot of the other gyms out there, and we take it very seriously. Now, I'm going to show you a little bit of the mess that we have and how much work this actually is to get this done and why a lot of people don't do it. Right here, this is just a random aisle of our warehouse. Now, it's not always like this. Like I said, we have an off-site storage area where once we finish the equipment, we put it over there. And right now we're kind of busting at the seams with equipment in here. So it doesn't usually look like this, but for a very short period of time, it will. So these were some racks that we acquired, which we are actually selling. So these are kind of irrelevant. Now this is a custom-made 70-foot long Crush It Coliseum turf. This will not fit in our building down in Mooresville. This was actually made for another location in Virginia, which we decided to not move forward on. So instead, we have a 40-foot turf coming. Actually, we're picking it up today, so maybe we can show you that. So coming through here, a couple of gem pieces. This is the Life Fitness kickback machine. This is my favorite kickback machine, but obviously not our colors. Some of these guide rods, these need to be worked. These need to be steel wooled down, cleaned up across the board. Some of the rust needs to come off of here. We'll powder coat this, get new pads. These are some other pieces that we've already disassembled. I'm actually not even sure what that is. Actually, that is a Life Fitness leg press, which will be turning into red. This is an Atlantis chest press, which actually we got from the old location we're taking over. We're not sure exactly what we're gonna do with this yet. It's a great piece, but we might not have room for it. All right, so these are some custom pieces that we had fabricated. So this is brand new. This is a flex lap pull down OG, all made with US steel. This is the GOAT on pull downs. And then right over here, this is a Body Master leg press, which we need to redo. This is a squat press. So Cybex stopped making these. So this is the older version, which we got for the new gym. It's awesome, but obviously not our color. So we got to disassemble this and then obviously get it painted, cleaned up. This is an AFS, brand new piece, custom fabricated, one of the greatest leg presses ever made. Again, super sturdy, really high quality US steel. That's just an absolute awesome piece. This is the gem. This is one of the best bicep machines ever made. This is a bicelator. So this says Star Trek on it. So Flex Fitness turned into Star Trek and then eventually went to Nautilus. But this is an amazing bicep piece. But this needs work. It shipped here. The guide rods got bent, so now we have to replace the guide rods, and obviously we need to paint it. We got to replace some of the plastic pieces in here. But by the time this goes into the new facility, it will be brand spanking new, and it's a piece that's probably 25 years old. So really excited to have this one in the new location as well. Now follow me down this aisle. So this is where you're gonna see how much work this actually is. So after we disassemble, we send pieces out to powder coat. They come back like this. So this is probably 6 or 7 different pieces here. And a lot of times the powder coater doesn't know what piece goes to what, so they just send them back. And so we have to weed through all this. Like for example, this is either a leg press or hack squat. I'm not sure about this one. I believe that's probably a Body Master hack squat or leg press. I think that's a leg press. We got a ham tractor in here. You can tell by these. No, this is a Body Master hack squat. Probably goes to that. We got a ham tractor in here that I can tell by one of these pieces I saw the other day. Body Master shoulder press. But you can see this is looks like a disaster. It looks like chaos, but I'm told they have it all under control, right, Patterson? Yeah, so you heard that we got it. So a lot of work goes into this, but again, you can see all that. This is the back of a Body Master leg press. That goes to the hack squat or leg press. To be honest with you, I don't even know what pieces these are, but I swear there's a method to this madness. You can see this is a full aisle, and this is probably, I don't know, 6 or 8 different pieces. Let's go over to the first aisle. So this is the third aisle that is a complete mess, but this is where all the magic happens. This is the controlled chaos. These are pads that are going out to get redone in our finish. We got another, this is a Star Trek ham tractor type piece that we're working on taking it back. We got this piece just came back from the powder coater. I'm not exactly, that looks like a Nautilus something. I swear there's a method here. So this is an Avenger, I can tell. This is an Avenger lateral raise. What else are you working on? Okay, so this is a Nautilus tricep piece that's being taken apart. And you can see, it kind of looks like a graveyard, but I swear, or at least Tyler swears, Tyler, AKA Patterson, swears that he knows what he's doing, but I trust him. So later on in another episode, all of these will be beautifully assembled, perfectly done, not a screw missing, not a band missing, right? You heard it. Okay, now you've seen the mess of equipment that we had to work through in refurbing all of this stuff. You've also seen all of the new equipment, and we've talked about all the new equipment we have on order. Now it's time to show you the almost finished product. Okay, so we've been in here now, it is May 3rd. We've been in here since March 18th, so almost 6 weeks. So I want to walk you through the gym and kind of show you where we're at. Now, there's a big project, the stairway to heaven. I like that. The stairway to heaven. I guess that would be going up, not down. But anyways, we're going down with a stairwell down to our powerlifting pit at this gym. I'll walk you through where that's going to be. We just got our permits for that, so we're about 6 weeks out. So as you walk in the gym, obviously Grizzly Bear, Jesse came back. He did his beautiful work on the Coliseum, and obviously crush it. Colossians 3:23. Now you might have seen some of these paintings already in a previous episode of Under Corestruction. There's a couple more goodies added in here. So we also have all our t-shirts, the RTDs, the drinks, and I'll show you the store. We finally got that open. So let's walk through, let's take you on to the little cardio functional room first. So come on. We have locker rooms in this place, but we find that a lot of people don't even like to use the locker rooms. They just like to throw their stuff on shelves. So you got shelves. All right, on your way to the cardio room, come on in here. Oh, you got to touch up that paint right there. Coliseum Nutrition Corner. So like our location in Statesville, we have a bunch of supplements in here. Now, it's not as widespread as one of our Nutrition Corner stores because there we have 75 brands. Here, we only have our brands that we own 100% in here. So it's Core, it's America, it's Arms Race, it's about to be Myo Blocks, it's about to be Unmatched. And then we do carry some other vendors' snacks here and grab and go type of thing. So you can get it here, you can visit one of our Nutrition Corners, Mooresville Nutrition Corners down the street as well, or up in Statesville. Now let's go to the cardio room. I swear we got waivers for everyone to film in here, so they're all gonna be famous because they're in this film. All right, so this is our cardio room. So this is the same size turf that's in Statesville. It's 40 by 12. Honestly, a lot of people just do, plyometrics and, just warm up here. We call this the fog room, freaking old guy room, because it takes us like a half an hour to warm up here. So we also have the stretching cage, which is really big for us, a salt bike, the stair mills, we got the cardio down here. We have more plyo boxes coming. We actually just got some Rogue ones in. We got the yoke behind us. We got a small set of, we got kettlebells. We got a small set of dumbbells in here up until 50. We just picked these up from Rogue just as an add-on in case people run out of space down there in the dumbbell area. They can come here and do it. The really cool touch of this, check this out, POV, get a shot. So we got the shield, and then we got our real swords. I'm not as much of a nerd as Matt Skirky, our general manager here. He could probably tell you exactly what the swords are, but I think we have Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones. Correct me if I'm wrong, Skirky, but I think that's what we have. So does your gym have 2 swords in the cardio room? All right, so because the basement is not open yet, we have some temporary pieces up here. We have 1 squat rack, 1 bench, 1 incline bench. All of those things will be moved down to the basement. And really, honestly, it's not enough with how many members we have right now, so we're just kind of making do. I hope we're about 6 weeks away from opening the basement, which will be full on the power racks, the combo racks, the deadlift platforms, the squat racks, all the free weight benches, all the competition benches, all of that stuff, any place where you're gonna be throwing heavy weight, all of that's moving downstairs. So for now, it's just a temporary. So come on in. Our leg room I want to say we have about 20 leg presses and squat machines in here. It's kind of ridiculous. So this half of the wall right here is all leg equipment. I'm not going to go through every piece because it would take me forever, and maybe I'll do that on a full tour video at some point in time. But we have some really cool gems here. This was a piece we just got in from Watson. This is their standing leg curl. We have this at the Statesville location too. The cool thing about this is we paid extra to add basically 6 more plates on this thing. So at the end of the day, we were maxing it out at the other place, so they threw extra weight on for us, which is really cool. 3 leg extensions, Flex, Life Fitness, Prime, a bunch of different cab machines. We got the Nautilus glute drive, Life Fitness glute kickback. Here's our 1 squat rack, for now, temporary. Inner outer thigh, 2 seated leg curls, including the ham tractor, 3 laying leg curls. My favorite personally is the Avenger. That's a piece you won't find pretty much anywhere. We just got another cool piece in from Watson. This is the True Squat. We also got this in Statesville. Incredible piece. You don't find this. I mean, honestly, it's kind of a pain in the butt to import it from the UK, and that's why a lot of people don't have it. But we have it in both locations. People are loving that machine. And then basically all the other pieces here, like every piece, is pretty much hand-picked. We have the Icarian V Squat, the Dynabody Bear Squat, the Squat Pro from Pendulum, the Pitch Shark, the Cybex Squat Press, the 1-leg Arsenal. This is actually one of my favorite Arsenal pieces. This strapping young lad is going to demonstrate how to get jacked on this machine. We've got some custom padding on these from Arsenal. Obviously the Avenger. This is the most expensive piece in this entire facility. It probably always will be. This piece alone is about 11 grand, but it's completely worth it. It's one of those must-haves. It is the best piece if you have back issues or knee issues. You can get a crazy leg pump on this thing. This is a unique piece from Prime where you can change where the resistance is based on a lever on the side. It's kind of like a vertical leg press. We don't have this one in Statesville. We got the all-new Pendulum Squat Pro from Atlantis. So on this one, you can adjust the pad at the bottom, a little bit different than our Statesville location. Custom AFS. I said I wasn't going to go through all the pieces, but look at me. Custom AFS leg press, Life Fitness, Body Master, Rogers hip press. Then we got 4 hack squats here. We got the old school Star Trek Flex. This is like one of the goats here. This is one of my new favorites, and somebody didn't put their weights away. We're gonna have to check the cameras and, ding them the $50 fee we charge them for leaving their weights on. Just kidding, we don't do that, but should put your weights away. So this is the 3/4 hack from Body Master, loving this. Body Master hack, and then this one. Come over here and check this one out. So this is a brand new one from Watson. The cool thing about this is it's basically got a car jack on the back where you can change the angle. You can go almost completely vertical, or you can go almost completely flat. Well, not completely flat, but like 20 degrees versus, like a 90 degrees. So this is an incredible piece. It's very smooth. One of the other, just while I'm in this area, we had to put our CODG on the wall. So can't outdream God. That's one of our core values and one of our really kind of our mission statements, or one of our slogans, really. That's really become something that we talk about a lot in our companies. So over here, dumbbell area. I think in the last episode, you saw us building out and adding the extra flooring here, so you can kind of see how this all turned out. So again, because it's empty underneath us, we had to add some extra flooring. So remember, this has rubber flooring underneath this, which has the rubber flooring on top, and then we add another inch of flooring on top of the dumbbells. So we got dumbbells up to 200, American barbell. They're my favorite dumbbells. A ton of different benches. We went with the rep benches on this one. They're super fat and super sturdy. So that was a really nice addition for this location. This piece here, we were about to buy brand new, but we got a really good deal on a used Life Fitness jungle gym. The problem is we had to disassemble it, move it, powder coat it, reassemble it, which is a ton of work. I mean, it took many, many man hours from it. But honestly, at the end of the day, I feel like it's almost smoother than a brand new one because it has years of kind of being broken in. So this turned out incredible. The guys did an amazing job on this. We got a ton of arm stuff, 3 or 4 different tricep pieces. We actually have about 2 or 3 new tricep pieces that are going to be coming in All of these are gems, the Carrion, Flex, another Flex. The Atlantis Preacher Curl that he's on is awesome. Nautilus, we have a Cybex Smith machine over there. We just got the bisolator in, so come on over here. This is one of the best bicep pieces you can get. So in the Statesville location, we have the cable driven. This is the band driven, so slightly different, but super smooth. One of my favorite all-time pieces. I mean, this piece is probably, I don't know, 40 years old, but completely refurbished. So really cool piece. We had to even customize, get brand new guide rods for this to make sure it was up to our standards. New Prime Preacher Curl. This seems to be a fan favorite, like I was talking about the Atlantis curl here. And then the Cybex Smith machine is probably the best Smith machine you can find. That was another one that we had to really scrounge for to make sure we could find. Before we get on to the rest of the upper body stuff, I think I might have showed this in a previous episode. So basically this outline, this L over here, it got worn down over there a little bit. This will be the stairway. So you'll walk in, basically you'll be walking down here. So you'll be going down here, you'll turn to a platform down here, and then you'll finish your stairs down here. And that will be, these are steel stairs that are being fabricated. That will take you down to the powerlifting pit. I'm super excited to show you the artwork there that Jesse is kind of dreaming up, because if it's gonna turn out even half as good as up here, it's gonna be awesome. But I think you guys are gonna really enjoy that. Again, the next episode will walk you through kind of the build out down there, and then obviously the finished product when we're all said and done. We also, another little hint, we have another project ongoing right now, which will might be our next episode at the HQ in Statesville. That project is the build out of Crush It Athletics and physical therapy. That is probably for a whole other episode and a whole other conversation, but just know we're expanding what the things that we get into. Temporary benches right here. Obviously all of these will be gone once we can move these downstairs. There will be a knee wall about this high that goes around this whole blue area here. And then this will be filled with more equipment. We have a container of equipment coming from Panada. I forget how many pieces. We have about 10 Panada pieces coming to just this location, and probably about 6 coming to the other location. This is like our shoulder aisle, shoulder and chest area. We have our Atlantis presses here. This is a Cybex shoulder press, Arsenal Fly. This is the best lateral raise they make, the Atlantis lateral raise. Atlantis Viking press, another old school Atlantis. The key about this is the newer version of the Atlantis, like the era of this Atlantis shoulder press, is not that good because the headpiece pushes you forward and it's really hard to press. This is the older model, and so it is super smooth. So we had to basically go out and scrounge to find this and refurb it. One of my favorite shoulder presses. 2 of my favorite selectorized. We have this one in the Statesville location, incredible piece. The Body Master, the really good neutral grip on this as well, and then the Flex shoulder press. Also coming in here shortly, we have a Life Fitness rear delt and fly machine. Right now we have the Life Fitness cable fly, the Nautilus fly. So we'll be adding a couple more pieces in this area too, in addition to all the Panada stuff. Over here, this is like some of our back area, chest, Body Master press, hammer incline, Arsenal press, and then the Atlantis chest presses. And then here is our back aisle, Body Master row. This is a old school Nautilus explode row. The people that work out at our Statesville location will notice this one is a lot heavier than our one in Statesville. So it's because there's 2 versions of this, and it has to do with this piece right here. Probably a lot of you won't care about this, but I'm an equipment nerd. So the piece up in Statesville, basically this 1 bar here is actually 2 bars, and it makes it easier to row. This one's a lot heavier. Still just as smooth, but just so you know, if you train in our Statesville location, you come down here, don't think you're like weaker here, and vice versa. If you train here and you go to Statesville, just because you can put 6 plates on there and you can only do 5 here, just know that they're different machines, even though they look very similar. The extreme row, the horizontal seated row, both of these are in Statesville. This is a unique one for this location. This is the Rogers 3-way row. I really like this row. I think we've been seeing a lot of use out of this, so it's good that people are enjoying it as well. Hammer row. And then this one is a GOAT piece as well. This is the Avenger row. We also have this in Statesville. And then we have some unique pieces here compared to Statesville. Well, we do have this one in Statesville. This is one of my favorite pull downs, the Cybex close grip pull down, and the Prime pull down we also have at Statesville. But this one, so we have a version of this in Statesville. It's just a custom, like a one-off version. This is actually a customized exact replica of the plate-loaded Flex lat pull-down machine. It's really heavy. So like if you can do 2 plates on this on each side, that is like really good. I'll go up to maybe like 2 1/4, and I mean, it's heavy. The one thing I want to change about this is when you go really heavy, because you're going so heavy, it's something, and we don't bolt it to the floor, you might need to get your workout partner to stand on it to keep it down. Right, Aaron? Aaron likes to stand on it. This is a really unique piece that we questioned bringing in here because it is such a big footprint, but it's so cool. I love the look of this. You know, this is one of the, if you can see, this is one of the only pieces in the entire gym, this one and that Cybex, that doesn't have our red theme, and just because I love this look so much, we decided to keep it. So this is a free motion plate loaded, so you don't see that a lot. Most of the free motion are selectorized, so it's a free motion wide lat pull down. It takes up a ton of, like a huge footprint, but at the end of the day, people seem to really be using this, so it's probably gonna stay. Hyperextension, Bodymaster T-bar, and then this one was one that we got brand new from Atlantis. I really love this. It's like a high seated row. This is unique to this gym as well. And then obviously another cable station here just in case that one gets busy. So as you can see, in this area upstairs, we're just under 9,000 square feet. The basement will add another 2,000 square feet. So in total will be 11,000 square feet. But I don't even know how many machines we have in here. We have a ton of machines in here. It is a little tight in the leg room, but you gotta kind of weigh the pluses and minuses. Do you want a variety of the best equipment that you can find in the country, or do you wanna just have a ton of free space to roam? We obviously love the equipment aspect, and so that's why we jam so many pieces in here. But at the end of the day, I think we've done a really good job of positioning them and also by body part. And there's also a nice walkways, nice area between it, and it really hasn't been an issue yet. So we're excited about that. We're also excited about the basement opening up, because then that will free up a lot more space up here, and then we can add a couple more goodies. So guys, till the next time when we'll be going over the basement location, keep crushing.